Christian missionaries and Islamophobes are trying to score points by quoting narrations from the biography of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, by Ibn Ishaq. What is the Muslim view on the biography of the Prophet, peace be upon him, by Ibn Ishaq? Islamic scholars do not consider the entire biography authentic and recommend cross-checking its content with more reliable hadith collections, because it contains a mixture of reliable and unreliable narrations, weak or fabricated, as it comes from different sources, some of which were not critically examined. Ibn Ishaq sometimes omitted the full chains of narration, which are crucial for verifying authenticity in Islamic tradition. My advice to Muslims is, don't take what Christian missionaries and Islamophobes show you from sources like the biography by Ibn Ishaq at face value, but always cross-examine to ensure the authenticity of those narrations. Now am I the only one saying this? Now see what other Muslims have to say about the biography by Ibn Ishaq.
Of Ibn Ishaq. What he doesn't realize, however, is that most Muslim scholars, a vast majority, consider this biography of the Prophet to be only somewhat reliable at best. He wrote it over 120 years after the death of the Prophet, and it is common knowledge that he took many of these stories from Jewish sources and traditions. If I borrowed a story about Jesus from the Talmud, what would you expect it to say? Yet go to any one of Mr. Wood's online writings about Islam, and you notice the first footnote, Sirat Rasulullah by Ibn Ishaq, and then Ibn, same as above, same as above, same as above. That's all he's got. This story is totally spurious. It's apocryphal. Where is it in the Muwatta or Kitab al-Athar? Books written by eminent scholars of hadith that predate Ibn Ishaq. You see, Ibn Ishaq is a biographer. He's a reporter. He's not a muhaddith. He's not a scholar of hadith. He's not verifying authenticity or chains of transmission. He's relating as much material as possible. There's no sanad for this story. There's no chain of transmission. It's apocryphal.
Seerah literature, which Bernie put up those four sources in front of you, the Quran, and then he put number 2 was Ibn Ishaq for some reason. I don't know where Bernie got that from. Bernie claims to have studied Islam for years. He should have known that. Even a primary level student of Islam knows that Ibn Ishaq is not an authentic source of Islam. If anything, a Christian equivalent would be an apocryphal gospel. Do you believe in gospel of Judah, for example? Do you accept the gospel of Thomas as a valid source of information on the life of Jesus Christ? Do you accept the gospel of Mary Magdalene and Nag Hammadi scriptures and all these documents attributed to Jesus Christ in the first 3 centuries? You don't. Likewise, we have a consistent view on our sources. The Quran is number 1, and the hadith literature, which Bernie picked on. But what Bernie did, he mixed up authentic information with inauthentic. A lot of the unpleasant stuff he read was from Ibn Ishaq for some reason. And most of that information is inauthentic. It is not acceptable. We don't accept it. It's information. We cannot trace it back to the sources.